I'm in Mount Airy, Maryland. I'm at an old farmstead. This barn behind me was built probably around the 1880s. You can date it because it was made with chestnut logs that came from the chestnut blight that was earlier in that century. This part of the barn behind me is the 1880s part. Behind that is a part that was built in the 1930s, made out of cinder block. You can further date it by the house that's behind me. You can see the turn metal roof on this house, the sculpted shingles, the gingerbread that's on the front porch, all from about that same era. The barn's been pretty well maintained for the last 150 years. The important part is to keep a roof on it and keep the water from rotting out that wood. The foundations also in good shape, made out of field stone. You can kind of date the foundations by the quality of the mortar. If you look closely at this, the mortar is very weak. You can dig it out with your finger. On the back part, this part would have been open before, where they brought the cattle in for milking and for feed. It's been filled in with block. And then there was a silo right behind the barn, and then behind the silo was a utility building, a 30-foot by 40-foot utility building. Now, unfortunately, when the silo came down, it took out the utility building. But the owner would like to rebuild that building, and we're going to do it out of steel. The quality of the concrete work that was there before isn't that great. There's a variation in the level of the slab. If you get down here, you can see how unlevel the slab is. There's up and downs of about 8 inches. But we can leave that in place. We've taken out the edge and any part of the foundations that are bad. We're going to form and pour a new monolithic slab foundation with a lot of reinforcing steel. That'll be enough to support the new steel building, plus mezzanine and anything he wants to put in that building. On a project like this, we'll do the concrete work, the excavation, and the steel. Give him a whole product. We can do that very cost effectively for him. It's going to be a light gauge metal building, which is appropriate for a small building like this. I'm Bruno Reich. I'm the CEO of Reich Construction. We design and build pre-engineered steel buildings across the United States. Call us about your next project.